We are live. What's happening? Where's my pick? Here we go. We're going to talk about some gear today. What's up, C? Oh, you the only one that can get away with calling me old man. Love you, young lady. What's up, Zach? Andrew, what's happening? Herbie Hill, what's happening? Yeah. Yesterday was your Aunt Barbara's birthday. I meant to hit you up and just remind you yesterday was your Aunt Barbara's birthday, and you need to hit me up. Text me because I need to tell you something that's getting ready to go on, getting ready to happen. Yeah, when I get off of here, just text me, or I'll call you. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm on here to talk about gear, guitar lessons, and all that stuff. Oh man, this thing is amazing. This is a PRS, and I got this covered up. It's a DGT semi-hollow, and they only made 200 of these guitars. I'm praying for you, my daughter. I love you, but they only made 200 of these guitars. If you look at the signature up here, it's different from your other signatures, and then there's a plate on the back with Dave Grissom's signature. It's built different. It has amazing tone. I absolutely love this guitar. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media. A lot of you're seeing me get rid of a bunch of different guitars. Actually, a lot of different gear. I think it needs to go to a good home because I'm not going to be playing it. Hey, Mike, what's happening? Man, thank you so much, my friend. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I am. It was really good. I went to church, played at church, came home, had dinner, and then took a power nap. And I woke up. I said, "Well, let me jump on here and talk to my good friends on the YouTuber. Let me know where you're viewing from too. I'm gonna be on here for a few minutes. It's been a while since I've been on here, so I wanted to jump on and talk about some stuff that I got going on. Let's talk about some gear stuff. If you have some questions, I'm here to answer your questions. Would you recommend an SEPRS? Absolutely. I recommend the Hollow Body 2. I recommend this one back here, which is you can't see right now. I have the special, the SE model special. Oh my goodness. That I may play it before I get off here. That PRS special SE model. It will knock your socks off. Dr. Mike, what's going on, Pastor Mike? Hey, what's on, Charles? Pastor Lowe, what's happening? It's good to see everybody from all over. But yeah, I'm here to answer your questions. Talk about something I got going on, man. It's crazy. I'm doing something really, really special. But I'm here for your questions. I'm going to pick around this guitar a little bit. I want to get the FM9, but the Helix... Nope. Even with the Helix Stadium, it can't touch the FM9. Yeah, am I endorsed by Fractal? Absolutely. But I played the Helix. I have the Helix rack right here. I played the Helix stuff. I know it's going to be good, but it won't be able to do the things that the FM9 can do. Not even remotely. Not even remotely. You won't be able to change tubes in the Helix Stadium. Like when I select an amplifier, if I want to go 6L6 or EL84s or Groove tubes or Jensens or whatever, I can change it in the FM9. You can't do that. You won't be able to emulate the tones that the FM9 gives you. You don't have the amplifiers. You don't have the mics. You can't pull in third party waves on the Helix. Mm-mm. So I say to you, FM9 all day. All day, every day. FM9 the turbo, absolutely. Yes. Now the only thing can't stop playing music. The only thing with the FM3, it doesn't have the CPU like the FM9, and it doesn't have as many buttons as the FM9. But it's when the FM9, when I use the FM9, I can use each button. I can program to do two different things, so I can have two different effects on one button. Yeah. So I love the FM3. Yes, yes. And then you still have those options that I just mentioned. I'm struggling with my pick slipping and changing positions. Let me tell you something. When you're playing the drive, check this out. So I don't care how I twist it, it's still the same position. This is a V pick. I play with bricks. So if I twist it, see that? I still got the same position. And the great thing about this pick, the more that I sweat, the more it sticks to my finger. So that kind of kills that, right? Yeah. Yes, I have a FM3, and I absolutely love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, Charles Daniel is asking a very unfair question. I know they are different, but which do you prefer, your new PRS or your blue Tom Anderson? That's like saying apples and oranges. Apples and oranges. Okay, because they're two different beasts, but both of them are beasts. So I can't pick the Tom Anderson over the DGT because I could pick up either one of them and play them and do whatever I want with either one of them. This one, the PRS DGT is splits, so I can do. I can do that and still get different tones. So it does a lot of different things, but if I want to go for more of a Strat style tone, I'll grab the Tom Anderson. But those are the two guitars I will never get rid of. These two, they're never going anywhere. I've gotten rid of a 345. I've gotten rid of a lot of guitars, even a DGT, which is a great guitar, but compared to this, because I like semi-hollow guitars, it had to go. It had to go. I'm so serious. Okay, let me go back up here. I do have Lawas. I actually have a set that I just bought that I was going to put into something, but I'm not going to use them. So if you want to buy them, you can buy them from me. It's a weird pick, you said. It's called a V pick. It's not weird. It feels good, and I love it. All right, he says, pardon my non-knowledge, But what does FM? You know what? I don't know what FM stands for. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly I don't know. I know there's the FM3, FM9, and then they have the Axifex 3 because I have the Axifex 3 here. It's the big rack unit. Um, so do you use a tube screamer? I don't. I use a Super Overdrive by Boss, and it's modded by Wisercraft. I use a Cornerstone Gladio, which is a great overdrive pedal. I have a Klon that I use. I also have the J Rocket Dude that I like as well. So I have a few different overdrives that I'm partial to. Like I said, Charles, I got a set of Lawlers, man. That's incredible, incredible. Willie, what's up? What's going on with you? Good to see you. But yeah, I love Lawler pickups. They have them in Collins. They have them in some different guitars. I actually put a set. I have a set of Lawlers in my Heritage H150. That kind of brings out that wood. Make that wood sound really good. Makes it sound really good. I hear about the Klons. Can you explain what the? And you know what? The Klon is a smooth overdrive that gives you that amp breakup type of tone. They pretty rare if you get certain ones. So people go kind of crazy over them. I actually don't even have it in my pedal board. I think I have it sitting right here. Yeah, I have it sitting right here. Right here. And this is the Klon. Yeah. And I like it. It's good. I use it a lot too. I use it a lot when I'm recording here at home. I use it a lot. What's up, PJ Guitar? What's happening? All the way from Carrollton, Georgia. I've been to Carrollton too. What tuning do you use on your guitars? Right now, I'm tuning E flat with this one, and I'm telling you what I did with this guitar. I took and put 11 to 50 or 11 to 52s on this guitar, and I tuned it down a half step because I like the bigger strings, but I don't like it was too much fight, so I tuned it down a half step. So if you hear me play like a E, it's a little deeper than your regular E. This is not E. This is actually E flat, and then I still can bend. Yeah. Phone calls. What's your favorite tube amp NoFX used? My favorite tube amp would be, I have a couple. I like the Car Rambler. I like the Fender DeVille. I like the DeVille. I'm not a big fan of the Twin. I used to like the Twin. That's it. Can't stop. I hope you Google that. I was getting ready to go and Google and see what FM stands for. But the Car Rambler, I have an amp here that was actually built by Mojo Tone. It's on like a Princeton style amp. Everything is hand wired. I like the DeVilles. I do. I like the Hot Rod. I like the Fender clean stuff. Yeah, man. So, what does that NUX have? No, it doesn't have. Nope, there's no piezo or nothing like that. Are you welcome? What's happening? No piezo. It just has the two humbuckers. This is special made guitar though. I mean, it's incredible, incredible. Kevin, my special will be here this week. I will call PRS and tell them that you threatened me. I want you to call them though. Tell them, say, hey, listen, I seen Kevin playing this special, and I had to have one. Tell them that. That helps me. That helps me. I promise it does. Because they think people aren't watching. They watch. Can you still play open E? Can you still play E from tuning down? You can play. I can't play open E because if I play open E, it's actually E flat. So I have to play E, right? If I'm playing E, right, I have to play it like that, right? Thank you, Zach. I actually do have his number. They're great. They treat me so well at PRS. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something else I'm doing. North Carolina. Does that say Redskin Garage? Oh, okay. From North Carolina. I'm gonna tell you something else that I'm doing. I am offering membership where I'm teaching. I have a gentleman at my church. His name is George Hyman. He actually makes my cables. And these are these ones that you can pop out and it doesn't make any noise. You know, so they have that little button here when you push it down, it engages. So he makes all of my cables. But as patch cables, I like I like George L's. George L's. So that would be my preference if I'm using like a patch cable to jump from pedal to pedal. They are kind of weird. They so iffy because if they loosen up, they make a whole bunch of noise and whatnot. Check this out. What I'm doing, I'm offering a membership. I'm teaching 1 hour a week, and I'm offering people a membership where I am only charging $49 a month. $49 a month, and I'm teaching lessons for $49 a month. You get one hour lesson per week. And that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought I would do something like that. A couple of my friends are doing some membership packages, and I said, well, let me do that because my private lessons are a lot more expensive. So I thought I would do a membership for those people who may not be able to afford that kind of money. So what I teach, 1 hour every week, one on Monday and two on Saturday. So most people are signing up for the Saturday lessons, and I'm covering all the stuff, and it's live. It's not like a membership you go in and you have all of these videos and nobody to explain nothing. My membership is live. It's just like we're interacting right now, and it's just $49 a month. And if you're interested in something like that, hit me up, or I can post a link in there, and you can go ahead and sign up for it. I had a bunch of people sign up for them already, but I wanted to give you guys the option as well. So if you're interested, let me know. It is. It is a group lesson. It's a group lesson with like-minded guitar players. Very supportive, almost like my boot camps, but a little different because it's not as structured. Because my boot camps are structured. I'm teaching one thing and all of that, and we moving forward because it's only 6 weeks. But what I'm doing here is just like we're doing private lessons. Say something like you are working on some material and you have to do it on a Sunday morning. We can pull that material out and we can just break it down. And so Sunday morning when you go in and when you go you be able to play all those lines. And I have a beginner. I shouldn't even say beginners. I should say foundation. I have intermediate and advanced classes. Do you know what PRS is looking for when qualifying for the post office? They're looking for social media presence. They want to see if people are following you. They want to see, are you active and all of that good stuff. Yeah, so that's what they look for. How are you in the community? And you know what? You're doing a lot of good stuff, PJ. You should sign up. I'm going to be taking private lessons soon. I'll be ready to begin. Sounds good. How about 251 and a minor key? What about it, PJ? You tell me. Decatur, Georgia. Man, I'm telling you, I love Georgia. That last song I was playing was Timothy Wright's Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Did I say hey to you, Marcus? Good to see you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Uh-huh. I love four minor, um, from the five chord to the tonic. Uh, so so if I'm playing in C, right, and I go to the four minor, major, or right, something like that. Hey, good morning. It's evening. It's 8 o'clock here. I hadn't heard that. I hadn't heard about that. That's new to me. I get through working on. I love Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. That's a beautiful song. I don't care what key you playing in. I love it. Good evening, Jay from Pittsburgh. Are tube amps becoming extinct in performing on stage or in church? Nah, nah. You know what? And I love. Listen, I wish I could zoom in real quick, close, and say, I really love the processes. Fractal is one of the best processing company that I've played, and I played most all of them. I Kemper, Helix, Boss, um, you name them. I've had them, and they all are great, including this Axe stuff, this FM9, FM3, all great units, but there is nothing that can replace um, the tubes and the analog pedals. And if you notice, even with all of these different processors, they emulating these tubes and analog pedals. Now, for convenience, they, you can't beat them. You cannot beat them. But when you just a person like me, because I'm a tone snob, what happens with me is I can feel it more than most people can hear it, if that makes sense. So when I'm playing a tube amp, or if I'm playing the fractal stuff, people can't really hear, the layperson can't hear the difference. But I can hear the difference and I can feel the difference, if that makes any sense. I love pushing air with an amplifier. I love the natural tone of an analog pedal. I started out with analog pedals. I would never play before. I would never play the processors. I thought they were too digital sounding, and it just didn't feel right. If I can't feel it, and when I'm playing, it's just throws the way I play off. So people may not notice it, but for me, just don't feel right. So will they dumb them down, or will they pull them off of church stages? Yeah, because it helps with the noise floor. If you have open mics, that's more noise you have on stage. But I don't think they'll ever go away. I don't think they'll ever go away, and that's just my personal opinion. That's not law, but it's just the way I feel. Am I playing triads, Willie? Yes. I'm always playing triads. Do I know these four note chords and all of that stuff? I do. But for me, when I play triads, it allows me to voice the melody better. Just like when we were doing Jesus, 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 right? Um, right? So, it's minor 4, the second inversion of the F, root, right? Back to you 1. That's a minor 7 flat 5, so that's a 4 note chord, half diminished. And this, yeah. That's a 13. So I'm mixing them up pretty good. And what I was going to say to Jay, right now, what you hear me playing is I'm using a custom hand-wired amp built by Mojo Tone. And I'm going out of that into the Universal Aux Effects, Aux box. They call it Aux box. And what that is the box that actually gives me a cabinet, like a cabinet and a mic. So, because I'm only using the brain from the amp, the tube amp, and I'm running it through this unit into an interface. It's giving me more of an amp tone, but I still don't have the speakers breathing. Excuse me, the speakers breathing at me, but it's close. That's why it's really warm. How do I have it set? How to treble up, bass up. I got a little bit reverb on here. Yeah, and then it has the tremolo. See, it has the tremolo on it. See, so I'm even like here, and It's not loud. I'm not blowing my neighbors out and all of that stuff. And I can still take this and use it to record with. Jeff. All right, let's do that. You said the spanky stuff. All it is playing arpeggios over for the augmented stuff. That's all it is. All it is playing the arpeggios. You know what the formula is, PJ? 1, 3, sharp 5. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. Even London! Love you, London. That's so funny. So, listen, check this out. When Stevie Wonder did this song, he used not arpeggios, but he used arpeggios. He played he used arpeggios. See that? Arpeggio. So you take the arpeggios and add major, minor, or augmented. That. So if I'm playing in the key of D, right? Key that we all love. Guitar players love D. We do the country stuff. So we'll take that, PJ, and say, okay, I want to go to the 5. I'm in D, and I go to the 5, right? We play the arpeggio, right? Right? Augment it. And then back to the 1. What's up, Shan? Rock and roll. That's what. Jonathan, what's happening? What's good? That's why I'm really encouraging you guys to jump on this membership thing that I'm doing, because I'm going to share all of this stuff, but a lot deeper, so you'll be able to use this stuff. It doesn't do you any good to have tools that you can't use. You know, it's almost like having a car you don't even know how to drive. Well, why have a car if you can't drive it? Why play a guitar if you can't understand what you're doing and break stuff down and be able to play it? Not just for one song, but every single song. Everything that you do, you can take and just use this stuff and make it your own. You don't have to sound like Spanky. You don't have to sound like me. You can sound like PJ. You can sound like London. You can sound like Jonathan. You can sound like Zach. You can sound like Shan. I'm telling you, you can sound like anybody you want, whoever you are, by taking the same thing, the same principles, and all this stuff that we do, and using it. Gospel, jazz, R&B, pop, all this stuff. It works. It works. I promise. It's so funny to have one of my nieces on, and then my daughter was on here earlier. I love, somebody mentioned about, how long have I been on here? It's been 41 minutes. I'm going to stay on a couple more minutes and I'm going to get off. I love triads. And we were talking about triads in boot camp. Paul Lowe can tell you. We were talking about triads, and somebody was saying, I don't understand triads. And it was a guy who can actually play great jazz. And his thing was, I don't understand triads. I can play these other chords. He said, I learned playing these chords. Okay? I learned to play these, and I was confused. I was kind of thrown a little bit, because he's a great guitar player, but he didn't understand triads. And when I explained to him, I said, do you know, when you play a major 7 chord, let's say A major 7, right? Beautiful chord, right? The great thing about this chord, the formula is 1, 3, 5, and 7. So the first 3 notes in that particular chord is the 1, 3, and 5. So that's the triad within the chord, and then you add the 7. Then you have that. Now I'm gonna give you a freebie. This is a freebie, okay? What's great about that major 7 chord? You have 2 chords inside of 1 chord. Zach, do you know you have 2 chords inside of that major 7 chord? You have a major triad, but then you also have a C sharp minor triad. See, that is the 3, 5, and 1 of C sharp. That's the minor. See that? So that means that when I play a major 7, I can use a C sharp, like if I'm playing something in A major 7, right? So I'm playing C sharp minor. C sharp minor moves A F sharp minor 9, 2. Yeah, right. See that? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You have all of these options that you have by playing that 1 major 7, A major 7 chord. You have, we just say, because PJ said the minor, F sharp minor 9. You know? See that? See that? And then also what you have, PJ, is you have the E major too. You have the E major. Did you know that? Because why? Because you have the same notes in the second inversion of the E major. See that? That's that. See, we got the E, C minor. See that? And these are the things that I teach in my classes in my boot camp, and this is what I'm going to be teaching in our membership that I just set up. So yeah, Zach, you can hear it all, but then you can play it all. You can use all this stuff. See, that's the second inversion of an E major. See that? That's exactly right. Almost everything we do is built off of a triad, and that is exactly right. At least that's the way it seems. It is. All the chords, everything is based off of the triads. You taught me that move from the minor six to the minor six to the nine, the one major. Yes, yeah. I like the hammer on licks. So yeah, but then also the thing that works really well in that we don't really do a whole lot is we don't allow our guitars to resonate for themselves. We like to pick every note instead of making things sound natural. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff, man, we just so I don't play every note. See that? You can't. Zach, I know you can afford $49 a month. Come on, Zach. Stop playing. That's not the boot camp price. Man, $49 a month? Come on, you do that by going to the movies with your girlfriend or your wife. I shouldn't say that. I don't know your situation. Excuse me if I stepped out of bounds. Give me an example of what you mean when you say natural. The natural sustain of a guitar. That's what I mean. So when I play a line like that, I'm not striking every note. Right? it is. Honestly, man, if you break it down, because you know what my private lessons are. You know what it costs for my private lessons. You break down $49 for lessons a month. I have people sign up for a lifetime because I have monthly, I have yearly, and I have a lifetime membership where they pay one fee and they get lessons with me for life. So I've had people to sign up for that as well. Yeah, man, listen, PJ, I've seen the growth in you. I've watched your videos, and you are definitely growing leaps and bounds. The more you do it, the better you're getting, and I can open up some avenues for you, and that's going to help your YouTube channel. It's going to help you gain subscribers, and it's going to help you when you're teaching different things. You'll have a little better understanding on because you're phenomenal. I mean, your presentation is hilarious and fun and exciting, and you're like I said, your growth is killer. I actually have the link if you want to join. I think I have saved the link. Let's see, if you want to click on that link, you can join the membership, and that's the $49 one per month, and you get 1 hour every week, every single week. Whether you want to be on the Monday, you can be on the Saturdays. You can join either one of those. Okay. I have a girlfriend of 7 years. Oh, okay. Nice. Congratulations. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be watching, man. You be killing it. I'll be watching. You was teaching, I can't remember what song that you was teaching, but I was following along right with you. I was like, yeah, man. That's it. Because you be teaching the quartet stuff. Oh, you did. I don't know if you did Heavenly Choir. You think you did Southern Air stuff, some Jew stuff. But yeah. Yeah. Oh. I use Zoom for lessons. Use Zoom. Yeah, we'll do all the lessons in Zoom, and they all recorded, and you have access to the lessons afterwards. Even if you miss a lesson or miss a week, you can pick up the lesson. You can have the recording. I've been on here long enough. Thank you guys for hanging out. Good to see everybody. I hope I was able to help with your questions, answering your questions. Hold on a minute. How much? 4 minutes. Memphis, what's happening? I have 4 minutes. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. If you have a question, if you don't have a question, I'm getting off of here. What's up, Chuck? Oh, you welcome. Any more questions? Gear questions, pedal questions, guitar questions, approach questions, music theory questions, how to get on the road, how do you get endorsements, how do I get on with PRS, how do I get on with Fractal, what do I need to do, how do you become more visible, how can I make my playing more presentable, how to play with a band, how do I play with a band with a bunch of musicians who are playing too busy, what is it like to play in a church band, how do I translate going from playing with a church band to maybe a corporate band, how do that work, how many songs do you need to know to play with a corporate band, what's the pay scale like, all of that good stuff. I was here to tell you guys. Tell us about PRS. PRS, great company, amazing company. Relationships are everything, PJ. You never know who's connected with who's connected with who's connected who's connected. So when you want to deal with some of these companies, it's good to have relationships with people who are inside or around, who maybe are artists already, that can say, hey, listen, this guy here is really doing a lot in the community. He's doing really a lot on social media. Maybe take a look at PJ. He may be good for the company. He's already playing the PRS. What do you think? They'll look at you and they take into account who's telling them this information. I had some really great people who actually went to PRS before I even said anything to PRS. I never even thought I would approach them with an endorsement deal, and I didn't. They actually approached me and said that they would love for me to be a part of their team, and they were really gracious, and I'm telling you, it's been a phenomenal relationship. So it's good to have inside people, and I'm sure that other than myself, I know some other guitar players who have deals with PRS. The other thing you can do when you do your Instagram and your Facebook and all these other things, tag PRS in your videos, because they look. I promise you don't even think they look, and they'd be looking right at you. So make sure that you tag them. I tell you about a situation that happened with me, and I was just messing around with a tune by Fred Hammond, and I said, okay, I'm gonna post this. I think I played Bless, and I'm gonna post this, and I'm gonna tag Fred Hammond in this post. So I played Bless. It was fun. I was just goofing off. I was being real goofy. I was acting up, and I played it, and he hit me. He inboxed me. He said, Doc. He said that was tight, And then he shared it on his page, and I said, wow. And I reached back out to him. I said, man, this is what an honor to have you even mention. He said, I'm going to send you something to see what you do on one of my tracks. And he did, and I ended up doing not one track, but I did a bunch of tracks for him. So it's all about relationships. It's all about reaching out, and sometimes you don't even know. I copied your Blessed cover too. Thank you for, yeah. See, that's what I did. It was Zach. That's what I did, and that's how I was able to connect with him, because artists are always looking for really good musicians. I'm not the touring type musician, but I do a lot of session work, and I love working from home. I really do. I love being able to be here at the house and work, and still be able to have a comfortable living doing what I do. Is it a lot of work? Absolutely, but I'm playing guitar for a living. It's a great thing. Say, if you don't play all the notes, how are you doing? How are you doing it? Doesn't it sound like you're playing ghost notes? I am playing ghost notes. Definitely playing ghost notes, Pastor Mike. A lot of times you hear me play ain't no note in that. All of that. You can hear, kind of hear stuff, but like we did a shout today in church, and I was ghosting it. I was ghosting it, crazy. All right, I'm out. I'm 1 minute over. An hour. I did an hour. I did a whole hour. I hope you guys are great. If you're catching this on the repeat or replay, comment. I'm going to comment back. I promise I'm going to answer everything that you say to me. If you say, Kevin, I can't stand the thing you're doing, I'm going to say thank you for viewing. That's what I'm going to say. At least you watched. So in order to know that I'm playing crappy, you have to watch. So that means you took time to watch my crappy video. So thank you. Thank you. Christian, what's happening? Thank you. You are more than welcome. Listen, hey, y'all do me a favor, because y'all are the faithful ones. Pastor Mike, all you guys are faithful. Zach, faithful. Share. Let folks know I'm on here, because that always helps. That always helps. It helps YouTube to say, okay, Kevin is doing something. Kevin is doing something. Kevin is doing something. Let's shed a little light. Shed a little light on Kevin Wilson. And that opens up opportunities for you guys too, because people watch who watch me. People actually watch who watch me. So when I talk about Pastor Mike playing, and I talk about PJ playing, I talk about Zach playing, they're going to check you out. Chili! Hello! Hello. But yeah, I need you guys to do that. Share the love. Let folks know that we're on here and we're doing some good things. We do. And do I always get all positive? I was talking in boot camp yesterday. No, everything that people say about me is not positive. Some people just don't. No. Huh. What do I think about? Thank you, Michael. What do you think about Behringers? You know what? I used the Behringer a while ago. Hadn't experienced that recently, so I don't want to speak on something that I'm not that familiar with right now. But yeah, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, Michael Hogan. Thank you for sharing right now, and then also smash that what the young folks say. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I come on. I'm gonna do better. I was slack. I've been working a lot, doing a lot of things. I did the Highway QC's project. Been working on a lot of their songs, and I've been doing a lot of teaching and my boot camps and all of that stuff. Playing at church and whatnot. So I hadn't been on the YouTuber like I should have been, and I'm going to do better. I promise I'm going to do better. I'm going to share some stuff. Going to start sharing some videos and whatnot to help you guys out. I'm on every Sunday though. Check me out on Sunday mornings. Yeah, Sunday mornings I'm live and I'm doing stuff, and it's off the cuff. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it ain't as good. So, we all make mistakes. Okay. All right, I'm out. I promise I'm out this time. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you in the next video or the next live. Hit me up. All right. Thanks. Happy Sunday.